Hi, welcome along everyone. Today I'm going to show you something I think is quite an inventive and useful device around the home, and that is this plug. It's from Sonoff, which is a funny peculiar name I know, but what's unusual about this adapter plug? Well, it's a smart one, so let's look at that a bit closely, shall we? There then is the plug adapter in a socket, and as you can see, it's got a blue light steady on there, which means it's actually connected to my modem and my Wi-Fi circuit, so it's all ready to go. And this means obviously that with the app that's on my phone, I'll show you in a minute, will enable me to control this power plug from anywhere around the world, as long as I've got a signal, of course. So this brings a lot of instant advantages, doesn't it? You know, the old timers that we used to get, mechanical and even the digital ones, were always falling off out of time. Mine always were anyway, and after about 6 months they'd need resetting when they lost time. Well, this means not only can we switch this on from anywhere in the world, but we can also set up lots of times and times off and things on this plug, which means this becomes a very useful thing indeed. So simple specifications for this device. Obviously it's 10 amp, which is about normal for these type of plugs, so it will run fairly large things like a small heater and so forth. If you want to warm a room up before you got home, this type of thing is what you'd like to use it for. It works off Alexa, Amazon's Echo Dot, etc. All those talk devices where you can say, can you please put that plug on for me, Alexa, and on it will go. So that's quite handy as well. But really I think the timing specifications are the main thing for me on this, and it makes life a little bit easier once again at home. So I'll show you the app now. So there then is the app. Okay, I'll push him open, I'll open him up, and you can see there my devices, Owl's plug. There is off. Now what I'm going to do is turn it on, and because I've got a little lamp I've got there, I'm going to put that in so you can see it coming off. That's on and that's off. You can also go to this side and it will show you this kind of view, even bigger. So I'll just set the lamp in the plug socket and you can see it working properly. So there you can see the lamp in the socket. I'll push on and you should turn the lamp on. I also get a little vibration off the phone when it goes on and off, which is rather handy as well. So we're switching back off and we're off. It's fairly instant, not a long gap there, is there? Pretty good, I think. So what else we got in this thing? Well, this is all the things we're interested in. All this down here, aren't we? So yes, these are the important ones, aren't they? The functions we're interested in. The ability to share it so that someone else can use this app. The schedule, which is one of the most important ones. I'll flick that up. Now, I'm sorry it's a little bit wavy on the lines with this because the camera and the phone doesn't get on very well, so you get all these funny lines. But obviously you can just about make that out there. There's the date. You can set that all up to run when you want it to come on and off. We go back. Okay, we have this timer. Once again, I'll add the countdown timer, this one is, and you set it up. I'm sorry about the lines, everyone. Phones don't like cameras. And this last one I quite like, the loop timer. Means you can set up multiple loop times. Okay, so you can see if you can get enough picture on that there. Enable disabled, and so the action you want, start action, and it loops it at different times. You can have something on for half an hour every hour of the day if you wanted, or 10 minutes every hour of the day. You can loop it, which is really handy, isn't it? So should we have a last little go? Yeah, why not? Do that nice little buzz there, and oh, fantastic, isn't it? Technology today, I think it's great. I think anybody that doesn't follow it are losing out a lot, and I think a lot of these devices now are really coming in handy to help make your life a little bit easier. So there we have it then, our plug adapter, which is like a timer but a lot more advanced. This one's made by Sonoff, and I got it from Banggood.com in China. A great little firm on the internet there. Well, little, they're quite large. It usually takes a couple of weeks to come through. There's no charges or import duty I've found on it, and it's under £10. Pretty cheap, and do the job. I think something like this is really, really handy. App-driven devices are now making our lives a lot easier. So I have app-driven central heating, which I can turn on or off, set times up from anywhere in the world. I have lights, light bulbs, all app-driven, that I can switch on via the phone. Who would have thought it a few years ago that you could do such things? Obviously the uses for this are multiple, aren't they? You can really see how much you could use this, even from switching on a small electric heater in a room to warm up before you got home. There's so many uses for something like this that I think for the price is quite ridiculously cheap. Anyway, that's it from me. Usual place, all my stuff, you know where to go. Derriton 33. Catch you next time. Bye bye.